What's up, guys? Welcome back to Raising the Rogers Homestead. So I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of an update on things that's been going on here. The weather's been absolutely awful. It's been wet, nasty. I'm sure everybody else can relate to that. They say if winter is your favorite season, and you probably don't own livestock. So it's just been an absolute muddy mess. Absolutely nothing I can do about it. I've been trying to keep the pigs moved as much as possible, but it's like you put them in there and 2 days later, it's a mess all over again. So cows are doing good. Butterscotch is doing good. We are currently trying to halter train her. We have had that halter on her face now for about 2 days. And the idea behind that is as she's walking, she will step on that. It will cause her to stop. She'll get the attention on her face. And then she will learn that whenever that halter is pulled, she will stop, and then she'll have to back up in order to be able to keep moving. So seems to be working pretty good. She's not fully halter trained, but she's still little, so she's learning. Update on the milking stanchion. Man, this thing has worked out perfectly. We have milked in the snow, -8 degrees, you name it. Pouring down raining, strong winds. This thing has been awesome. I did, whenever the weather got real bad and some snow and stuff, I did put a tarp across the back. That'll come off as the weather starts to warm up. It's supposed to warm up today, maybe in the 60s or so, and I am super excited about that. Got a few more things I want to show y'all, a couple more updates. So hang out with me. If you guys follow us on our Instagram, you probably already know this, but our sow had her second litter of pigs. And she decided to have these things right before it snowed. So I built them a little straw house, and it worked out great. She ended up having, I think she ended up having 15 pigs. 2 of them was stillborn, and 1 of them she actually laid on. That's the first time we've ever had that happen, but it's pretty common. But we've got 12 little healthy piggies hanging out with mama. Her last litter, she had 10, which was her very first litter. 2 of them was stillborn, and the other 8 are actually the ones that are down there. We sold a couple of them, but those guys are getting big. I'm trying to keep them moved as much as possible, but like I said, it's fighting a losing battle. Every time you move them, the ground is so saturated and it's just a nasty mess. But we're slowly making our way through it. But those pigs right there, one thing that I am really excited about is that I haven't gotten there and messed with them too much. But one thing I'm really excited about is, from what I can see, we have a lot of male pigs that was in this litter. Her last litter was the exact opposite. We only had 2 males, rest were females. This looks like we have got a significant amount of males, so I am pretty excited about that. there's really no update on the big pigs. I've given them a little bit of extra room. Of course, everything is a mess, but they're hanging out in their shelter right now, trying to soak up some sun, just chilling. So we've still got the one that we need to process, and then our boar, and we haven't 100% decided yet what exactly we're going to do with him. We don't know if we are going to process him or try to sell him, but big old gentle boy. I figure he's got to be all over 400 pounds. He's a big pig, and he's real gentle, but I don't trust him. Never trust a pig. And just a little fun fact, I know that 12 of them are little right now, but we have a total of 23 pigs right now, which just seems insane to me. But these guys will be on their way out here in the next few months. And then got to figure out what we're going to do with the boar, and then obviously the other one is destined for the freezer. And then the little ones, hoping to sell quite a few of those, get rid of quite a few of those, and then just keep a few back for us. We're gonna lower our pig number as much as we possibly can, because they're expensive to feed. Sage is doing good. She is due in March, and she has been doing a really good job of keeping herself up this winter. She looks really good. She's got a super thick coat on her, but she is due in March, and then she'll be the one getting milked. So we're super excited about that. Moving right along. So we've got a couple of these guys, excuse me. We got a couple of these guys that we think are real close to lambing. One of them, I wouldn't be surprised if she lands in the next week or so. I mean, she just looks like she's real close. I'm not sure that they're all bred, but I think most of them are. And then we've still got this guy that won't leave me alone. We still got to process him, but I'm just waiting on the weather to get right again. It was cold, but it was too daggum cold. So I'm waiting on those 20 or 30 degree days where we can get them processed. Chicken coop is working out great. I did have the cows in here. This is our garden area. We're fixing we got a lot of work to do in here. We got to get this cleaned out and get it ready for the garden. But sheep shelter, the chicken coop working out great. The cows did bust the door off, so I just kind of got it bungee corded up right now so it doesn't fall over. But I did build this shelter off camera. It's the same exact type of shelter. I just did it for the sheep. Whenever the week that it got super cold, we got like 6 or 7 inches of snow, and it stuck around for a whole week, which is not normal weather for us. But I got this built for them right before the weather. I'm gonna end up putting some lambing pens back there in the back of it, but this right here has worked out great as well. I can really use it for just about anything. I put 10 on the back of it just to give it a windbreak whenever the weather was so bad. But to be honest with you, these Katahdin sheep, they don't even stay in that thing that much. They don't mind the cold weather, and they're real tough. Our steers, Ferdinand and Guapo, they are doing good. I have a processing date set up for them So they'll be going here in the next couple of months to the processor. The way that I had it figured on us keeping them for 15 months. They were about 3 months old when we got them. So that put them right at 18 months. So that's going to be grass-fed. I have been giving them some grain, but not a lot. So I guess grass and grain-fed, however you want to look at it. During the real cold weather, I did give them a protein tub. It's the first protein tub I've ever bought. And they've been seeming to enjoy that quite a bit. So I think I'm going to continue that all the way up until I get them taken off to the processor. But we're excited about that. Excited about to get them put in the freezer. And that will be the first beef that we have ever grown. So I'm excited to see how it turns out. All right, back down here in the building. I have been wanting to get this animal for a long time. And finally got him. And I'm excited to show you. So let me get this opened up and show you what I got. Can you guess what they are yet? I didn't even think about it, but the metal feeders on the front, you probably already know what's coming. Bunnies! So, this is a female. Her name is Lola, and she is a sweetheart. She was very, very sketchy whenever we first brought her home, but she is now very sweet. She'll let you pet her and stuff, but she's not gonna come up to you or anything like that. Not yet, anyway. But she's a female. She'll be one of our breeders. And then we've got Clover. Clover's a little sweetheart. She will come up to you whenever she wants to, but she's another female, so she'll be another one giving us some bunnies. And then we got Thumper. Thumper is our buck, and he is very chill. So that's 2 females and a male, and we will be ready to breed these guys in April. Rabbits is something that I've wanted to raise for a long time. Actually, our original Raising the Rogers Homestead shirts had rabbits on it, even though we didn't even have rabbits. That's how much I knew that I wanted them. So we bought those rabbits from a friend of ours. And if you follow us on our Instagram, you probably already know that we have rabbits. But anyway, that is pretty much a complete update from what I've missed filming. I haven't been filming much. I've put out a few things here and there, but I haven't been filming a whole lot. I've just been crazy busy and trying to keep up with the mud and hay and keeping everybody happy. And we had that week of cold weather, and I pretty much spent all week carrying water and everything else. My underground water system that I have put in place, I've got a video on that. You can go back and check that out. The lines underground never froze. Nothing that never froze. What did freeze was all the hoses. So it was kind of a pain in the butt there for a couple of days, but that's generally how our weather is. It doesn't stick around for that long. It does get cold, but it generally doesn't stick around that long. That's why that little week-long stretch there. I have the utmost respect for people who have livestock and they put up with that stuff way more than we do. But it's not really worth it to me to put in some kind of elaborate system for something that generally only happens a few times a year. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. We have quite a few things planned this year, and different shelters, different approaches to things that we're still trying out to try to perfect. I've got several building projects. Of course, we've got this garden that we've got to get ready. We got a lot of things coming up this year. A lot of exciting things, a lot of things that I've been wanting to do for a long time. So if you guys want to see that stuff, go ahead and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss it, and go back and check out some of our other videos. That's the update for today. It's the beginning of 2024, and we want to kick this thing off right. I'm going to try my hardest, and my commitment to you and anybody else that watches our channel. I'm going to commit to putting out one video a week. I feel like one video a week is manageable for me. Sometimes I'll put out two, but I feel like one video a week is manageable for me, for my current schedule. Some of the videos may be a conglomeration of things, a conglomeration of days and different things. And some of them will be like this video, something that I do, you know, during the day, and am able to have some decent weather, because I don't want to get my camera out and stuff like that in the rain, all that jazz, have to worry about the mud and everything else. So I'm going to commit to one video a week. I feel like that's manageable for me, to be able to film it, to be able to edit it, to be able to put it out and have some quality content for you guys. My goal is to really teach you things, show you things that I'm doing here, and maybe inspire you, give you some ideas. If there's things that you guys want to see, then leave me a comment. I'd be more than happy to show you guys anything more in depth. So you guys just hit me with it, and I'll see what I can do. So my commitment, one video a week. I feel like I can do that. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this update. I know there wasn't really anything specific, but I just wanted to show you guys an update and some new things going on here, and some things that we've got planned for 2024. Like I said, guys, if you could subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any of the videos or shorts that we put out. Appreciate you guys stopping by today. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks.